My name is Robin Abad Ocubillo, and I work in public policy around issues of open space and democratic access to the outdoors. And I also am a curator and editor. When I think of the Dreaming Spaces project, I'm dreaming for all of the artists and community builders here in the South of Market who have been working here for generations, or who have ancestors and family and community that have been working here for generations, to set up future generations of artists and community builders to continue with that work. There's been a lot of integrity on the part of the Community Arts Stabilization Trust in terms of reaching out to make sure there's diverse representation, that there are diverse points of view, and that there are multiple ways for everyone in the community, stakeholders, to be involved and influence and shape what is happening here and what this facility is going to end up doing for the neighborhood. So the process has been wonderful, and really just trying to think big and dream big, and inhabiting a more open-ended space is really rewarding, I think, for me as well as all of our collaborators. I'm really excited about thinking how this facility can serve many different types of artists, whether they are visual artists or they're performers, they're dancers, they're working in multimedia. So we know that we want the facility to be able to serve a broad, array of community builders and artists over time. I suspect that this is a living, breathing facility. This is a living, breathing organization. It's a living, breathing community. So, buildings learn and they change over time. And this is just our first kind of iteration of creating a space that's going to be meaningful and useful to everyone who needs it. What's so critical about what the Community Arts Stabilization Trust is doing in the Bay Area, and specifically what we're doing here in the South of Market, is that we're focusing on the artist. We're focusing on culture workers, and these are practitioners who typically are more vulnerable to these seismic forces of economy and displacement. And so, the Community Arts Stabilization Trust is doing exactly that. It's trying to create venues and, stability for this really important part of San Francisco, the life and culture of San Francisco. Arts and culture make San Francisco what it is, the creativity that's here, and has always been rooted and based here. We need to guard against further displacement and nurture that resident here in our city. So this facility is going to help do that. It's going to help keep artists and culture workers in South of Market in place and give them a space and a place to base their creative work out of and their community work out of. That's absolutely critical for keeping San Francisco, the beautiful place that it is.